Lawmakers in Washington, meantime, looking to cut spending and funding to the solar industries on the chopping block. Kevin Smith, the CEO of SolarReserve, his company just received a Department of Energy loan guarantee for nearly $750 million. He's with us now from Omaha. So with that, you can really do some serious business. We've had you on before. We've talked about this idea that if the government stays behind you, boy, you can really advance your business. But what if they don't?
Well, I think the solar markets and the renewable energy markets are growing worldwide, and they're growing because of kind of home market support from those governments. I mean, we're competing against the Chinese and the Germans that are getting substantial government support, and I think this loan guarantee program is a great investment for the U.S. Not only to build projects, create jobs, creates tax revenue, and also creates an interest rate. So there's a return to the government on this. So I think this is a great opportunity.
Let me pick up on that point and just ask you to expand on it, simply because we have guests on all the time, and we do a lot of shows here where people say, boy, the government's spending way too much money, the government's wasting money on X, Y, and Z, and this is not the time where we can be, whether it's investing or spending more money on these projects because we're in such debt. What do you say to people who make that argument about your industry, about the solar industry?
Well, I think the U.S. is falling behind on home market manufacturing jobs. You know, these are substantial energy markets that are going to continue for decades to come. And there's a big difference between spending and investing. I think this is an investment by the U.S. government, an investment that returns substantial benefits in terms of tax revenue generated, in terms of job creation, in terms of building businesses in the U.S. that can compete internationally. I mean, this is a market that's taking off in a lot of different markets, and the U.S. needs to stay involved, or we're going to get left behind.
All right, so give me some numbers then.
We pay an interest rate.
In terms of projections, you know, you guys adding jobs and everything else.
Well, just this Department of Energy loan guarantee program, which is a pretty small item on the budget, to date has created about 60,000 jobs. Our single project will create about 4,000 to 5,000 direct and indirect jobs for our project. It'll create energy, clean energy for 75,000 homes. In the last segment, you guys were talking about, you know, cancer-causing agents. I mean, the pollutants that we spew into the atmosphere, lead and mercury, you know, those go in from conventional power plants, and we need to have a clean solution. And here we can do it. The government can make some money on an investment. We pay an interest rate. We pay all the costs associated with the loan.
Right.
We create jobs, tax revenue.
Okay.
It's a win-win.
So from where you sit in Omaha, Nebraska, your biggest competition in this business is where? Somewhere else in the United States, or is it in, you know, Shanghai, China, or somewhere?
Well, I'm sitting in Omaha today. Our company, SolarReserve, is based in Santa Monica, California. The project is in Tonopah, Nevada. We've got projects scattered across the Southwest. But in reality, our biggest competitors are the Chinese and the Germans and the Spanish and the French.
And they're getting a lot of government support.
My biggest competitors aren't. They're getting government support, and they're taking over markets, and they're creating jobs, and they're creating profitable businesses that we're going to have to compete against head to head, and that's what we're doing. We're expanding internationally. We've got activities in Spain. We've got activities in the Middle East, South Africa, other markets.
Kevin Smith, SolarReserve CEO. Kevin, thank you very much for coming on. Appreciate it. We'll talk to you again soon.